Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I think you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to LIVS Home School. I am Mohammad Ali Amin Opu, an assistant teacher of mathematics, National Ideal English Version School morning shift. Today I am going to take a mathematics class for the student of class 7. My dear students, our today's topic is exercise 8, question number 10. I repeat, is exercise 8, question number 10. That means only CQ question number 10 we will solve today. Our today's lecture number is 20 and you have the homework. Your homework number is 13. Now let's start our class. It's question number 10. I have written here in this board. Okay. Now look at the figure. That first question number 10 has a figure. This is the figure is given and there is some information is also given in this team. This team says that in the figure AB and CD line is parallel to each other. Okay. And the angle BPE is equal to 60 degree. This angle BPE, this angle is given 60 degree. Okay. And PQ equal to PR. That means PQ is this side of this triangle and PR is this side of this triangle. These two sides are equal to each other is given. Now activity A is show that half of angle APE equal to 60 degree. That means we need to find out the angle APE. Then we should multiply with the angle APE's value by half. Then we will get 60 degree. Okay. Now activity B is determine the value of the angle CQF. That means this angle CQF's value we need to find out. Okay. And activity C is prove that the triangle PQR is an equilateral triangle. We need to prove this triangle PQR is equilateral triangle. That means this three side of this triangle is equal to each other. Okay. Now we will solve at first activity A. Okay. Activity A says that what half of angle APE equal to 60 degree. To find this one, at first we will find out the value of the angle APE. Okay. The value of the angle APE we need to find out. For that, given that what? Given that BPE equal to 60 degree, this angle BPE equal to 60 degree, I have write down. Given that BPE angle equal to 60 degree. Okay. And here in the graph, it's clear that APB angle is a straight angle. APB is a straight angle. That is why we can write down angle APB equal to 180 degree. I have written down here angle APB equal to 180 degree since it is a straight angle. Now my dear students, from the figure we can write down the angle APB, that's equal to what? That's equal to the angle APE plus angle BPE. I have written down already this one. Now the angle APB, the angle APB, that's equal to the angle APE, the APE plus the angle BPE. Okay. Now I have write down this right side in the left side and in the left side term into the right side, nothing else. Okay. After that we need to find out, my dear students, the angle APE's value. That is why the angle BPE need to transfer into the right side. Okay. I transfer this in the next line into the right side and then the angle BPE will take a minus sign because BPE had plus sign before. That is why when you transfer BPE in the right side, we will get minus sign before the angle BPE. Okay. After that, we will put the value of the angle APB and the angle BPE here. Okay. We know that already the angle APB's value is 180 degree. APB is a straight angle already. We have got it. APB equal to 180 degree. I have put it the value. Okay. And the given value of BPE is 60 degree. Now we will subtract 60 degree from 180 degree. We will get 120 degree. That means the value of the angle APE equal to 120 degree, 120 degree. So we need to find out what? We need to find out the half of angle APE equal to 60 degrees. So in this equation we will multiply half in the both of the side. If we multiply in this equation half in the both side, then we get what? We will get half of angle APE, that's equal to half of 120. That means 60 degree. Okay. So we can get it easily half of angle APE equal to 60 degree. I hope you have understood. Okay. After that you need to write down showed. Okay. You can write down showed here because the question says that show that this one. Okay. So showed. Now we will solve the question number B. My dear students, question number B is determine the value of the angle CQF. That means the angle CQF we will need to determine. My dear students, first of all, look at the figure and the information. The information says that the AB line and the CD line is parallel to each other. The AB line and CD line is parallel to each other, and this intersection line EF is the transversal, and this transversal cut the AB line and CD line at P and Q respectively, right? So we can say that the corresponding angles are equal. Here for this figure, the corresponding angles are equal and the alternate angles are equal. Here the created angles, that means the corresponding angles is BPE, is corresponding angle is what? Angle PQR. That means this angle is the corresponding angle to each other. These two angles are corresponding angles to each other. So we can say that these two angles are equal, and like that we can say also that the angle CQF equal to the angle PQR, because these two angles, that means this Q angle and this opposite angle, this one, these two angles are vertically opposite angle. We know that the vertically opposite angle are always equal. So we can say that this angle equal to this one and this angle equal to this one. These two angles are corresponding angle, that is why these two angles are equal, and these two angles are vertically opposite angles, so these two angles are also equal. That means this angle CQF equal to 60 degree, because BPE is 60 degree and these three angles are equal. That is why this angle CQF equal to 60 degree. Like this way we will prove that. That means we will determine the value of CQF. Okay. In the right side, look at the solution. It's given that BPE equal to 60 degree. Then I have write down here AB and CD line are parallel to each other, and EF is the transversal which cuts AB and CD at the point P and Q respectively. Okay, so the corresponding angle will be equal. We have the angle BPE equal to angle PQR. Already I have write down here BPE angle equal to PQR. That means these two angles will be equal, and the value of the angle PQR will be 60 degree, because the value of BPE angle equal to 60 degree. That is why the angle of PQR is also 60 degree. Now we can write down also, we know that the mutually vertically opposite angles are equal. Here the straight line PF and CD intersect each other at the point Q and produce the mutually opposite angle PQR and CQF. My dear students, PQR and CQF is mutually vertically opposite angle. So we can write it down PQR equal to CQF. That means we can write down CQF equal to 60 degree, because the angle PQR equal to 60 degree. We have proved that. That's why we can write down the angle CQF equal to 60 degree. This is our determination value of the angle CQF. Okay. Now the activity C need to prove. My dear students, activity C is prove that the triangle PQR is an equilateral triangle. We need to prove that. That means in this triangle the side PQ, the side PR and the side QR are equal to each other. We need to prove. Already this is given that these two sides, that means PQ and PR, are equal to each other. Okay, already this is given, my dear students. The side PQ and PR are equal to each other. It is already given. We need only to prove that QR is also equal to these two sides. To prove this one, we will prove this one like this way. Look, my dear students, we know that the opposite angle of equal side of a triangle are equal. I am telling that opposite angles, look at the figure. Suppose this is a triangle, okay, of angle A, B and C. I have told you that what? The opposite angles of the equal sides are equal. That means suppose these two sides are equal, then the opposite angle of these two equal sides are equal. So opposite angle of AC equal to what? Is angle B, and the opposite angle of AB equal to what? The opposite angle of the side AB is this angle C. So if the side AB and CD is equal to each other, then the angle B and the angle C will be equal to each other, because the opposite angles of the equal sides are always equal. That's why you can say that from this figure the angle B equal to angle C, because the AB side and AC side is equal to each other. That means from that equation, that is from the figure, it's PQ equal to PR is given. So we can say that the angle Q angle, that means PQR, and the angle PRQ are equal to each other, right? And from B already we know that the value of PQ are equal to 60 degree, and also the value of PRQ will be also 60 degree, because these two angles are equal to each other. Now this PQ are equal to 60 degree and PRQ equal to 60 degree. Now we will find out the angle's value of QPR. If we find out the angle QPR is also 60 degree, then we can tell that these three sides will be equal to each other. That means if the three angles are equal, then the three sides also be equal. So we need to prove that the angle P is 60 degree. How we can prove that one? We can prove that one like we know that again that in a triangle sum of three angles equal to two right angle. From that equation we can easily find out the value of the angle QPR. Okay, now look at the solution, my dear students. The solution of C is from B we have the angle PQR equal to 60 degree. Already in the B we have proved this one, PQR equal to 60 degree. I have write down this one. Okay, now given that PQ equal to PR is given in the stem, we know that in a triangle the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. In the triangle PQR we can write down the angle PQR equal to the angle PRQ, because the given that PQ and PR are equal, so PQR and PRQ will be equal to each other, and the value of PQ are equal to 60 degree, so these two angles are equal to each other. That means these two angles will be 60 degree each. Okay, now also we know that sum of three angles of a triangle is equal to two right angle. In the triangle PQR we can write down the angle PQR plus the angle PRQ plus angle QPR equal to 180 degree, because two right angle means 180 degree, my dear students. From the figure, look at the figure again. I have write down from this triangle PQR this angle plus PRQ this angle plus QPR, that means this angle. This three angle sum will be two right angle. Okay, that means 180 degree. From this equation we need to find out the value of the angle QPR. Okay, that's why we will put down the value of angle PQR and angle PRQ's value. Okay, 60 degree plus 60 degree plus this one equal to 180 degree. Now addition of 60 plus 60 will get 120 plus this angle equal to 180 degree. Now we will transfer this 120 into the right side, because we are going to find out the angle value of QPR. So we will transfer this 120 in the right side. If we transfer this 120 in the right side, we will get a minus sign before. Okay, because this had plus sign, that is why we will have a minus sign when we transfer 120 in the right side. Now we will subtract 120 from 180, we will get 60. So the angle of QPR's value is also 60 degree. That means we can write that. So we have angle PQR equal to angle PRQ equal to angle QPR, that's equal to what? 60 degree. That means all the angles value is 60 degree. So these three angles are equal to each other. That means we can write down the also the sides are also equal, because if the angle are equal, if the angles are equal, then the opposite sides are equal. So if the three angles are equal, then the three opposite sides also be equal. That is why you can write down the side PQ equal to PR equal to QR. Therefore we have already proved these three sides are equal, so this triangle PQR is an equilateral triangle. I think, my dear students, you have understood how to solve this CQ question. Okay, and you have the homework, that means the same work, question you have the homework. Okay, exercise 8 question number 10, that means this one you need to solve in your HW copy, and your HW number is 13. Please mention the HW number. Okay, I hope you have understood my today's lecture, my dear students. Stay home, stay safe, abide by your parents. Okay, till then, Allah Hafiz.